Listen to this. That gold ring you're wearing? It's actually stardust, real stardust from space. I'm Doctor, and today I'm going to tell you where gold really comes from. The answer is going to blow 13.8 billion years to the Big Bang. The universe was just created. But here's the interesting part. The Big Bang only made two elements, hydrogen and helium. That's it. No gold, no silver, nothing else.
100 million years pass. The first stars light up across the universe. These stars make elements helium. The helium having the periodic table.
Stars can only create elements up to iron. They hit a wall. Gold is element number 79. That's way past iron. So if stars can't make gold, where does it come from? Let me show you. Here's the answer. A supernova. This is a star at least 8 times star runs here on fuel. Something incredible happens. The core starts to collapse. Is amazing. The core collapses and triggers the most violent explosion in the universe. For just a few seconds, this dying star releases more energy than all the stars in an entire galaxy. Temperature reaches billions of degrees. This is hotter than anything you can imagine. Hotter than our sun. Hotter than any furnace. Called the R process, rapid neutron capture. Iron atoms get bombarded by neutrons flying at incredible speeds. The iron captures neutron after neutron. It gets heavier and heavier. This is how elements heavier than iron are created.
Gold forms. Element 79. The whole process takes just seconds. Almost of seconds when massive stars died. Every gold ring for gold bar was forged in a dying star. Then all that new gold gets blasted into space at millions of miles per hour. It spreads across the galaxy. Gold atoms flying everywhere. Sometimes when massive stars die, they become neutron stars. These are the densest objects in the universe besides black holes. A neutron star has more mass than our entire sun, but it's only 20 kilometers across. That's incredible how dense they are. A teaspoon of neutron star material would weigh 1 billion tons on Earth. That's like taking Mount Everest and squeezing it into a sugar cube. If you dropped it, it would fall straight through the planet. Imagine 2 neutron stars orbiting each other. For millions of years, they spiral closer and closer. They create ripples in space-time itself. These are called gravitational waves. Scientists can actually detect these waves from Earth, and these 2 stars are about to collide. They collide. The explosion releases great gold's more mass. That's thousands of times more gold than a supernova makes. 2017, scientists detected this happening. The LIGO detector picked up gravitational waves. The collision was 130 million light years away. It created 10 Earth masses worth of gold.
Tons of gold floating in space, just drifting through the cosmos for millions of years. Gold atoms from dead stars mixed with hydrogen and other elements, all hanging out in giant clouds. But how does it get to Earth?
6 billion years ago, our solar system started forming. A giant cloud of gas and dust began to collapse. This nebula contained all the elements from previous supernovas, including gold. As the cloud collapsed, the gold got mixed in with everything else. When Earth first formed, it was completely molten, a giant ball of liquid rock. Gold is very heavy, so as Earth cooled, almost all the gold sank down to the core along with iron and other heavy metals. This created a big so much gold in Earth's core that we could cover the entire surface of the planet with a layer 4 meters thick, but it's locked away 6,000 kilometers down. We can't get to it. So if all the gold is in the core, why do we find gold on the meteorites? About 200 million years after Earth formed, it got hit by meteorites for millions of years. This period is called the late veneer. These space rocks were packed with gold and other metals. They delivered gold to Earth's surface. The gold nugget you've ever seen came from outer space, delivered by meteorites millions of years ago. But the gold didn't just sit there. Earth has been moving it around for billions of years through geological processes. Let me explain. There's superheated water. It's heated by Earth's hot mantle. This water dissolves tiny amounts of gold from the surrounding rocks. Then it carries the dissolved gold upward through cracks and fractures in the Earth's crust. Rich water cools. The dissolved gold gets deposited. It forms veins of gold, usually in quartz rock. Over millions of years, these veins grow thicker. This is how most gold deposits form underground. Nature slowly concentrates. Rocks get weathered by rain and wind. The gold washes into rivers. Because gold is so heavy, it sinks straight to the bottom. It accumulates in the riverbed. This is why people pan for gold in rivers. Nature already separated the gold from the rock. Streams didn't start there. They traveled downstream from deposits higher up in the mountains, carried by water over thousands of years. Each nugget has its own journey from the mountain source to where miners eventually find it. Your gold traveled through massive star explosions. It floated through some space. It formulates it to the surface. Underground hot water moved it around, and finally it ended up in your hands. A single gold atom on Earth is billions of years old. One end of the sun called gold advantage to the truth. It is from stars. Just in your phone, your computer, medical devices, space equipment, jewelry, all of it. Every single atom was forged in the most violent explosions in the universe. You're wearing a piece of cosmic history. You're holding stardust, material forged in cosmic explosions billions of years ago, delivered by space rocks, concentrated by geology, and now it's here, connecting you to the most epic events in the history of the universe. Next time someone asks where gold comes from, you can tell them. From the most violent explosions in the universe. Pretty cool answer, right? Doctor, if you learned something today, hit that like button, subscribe for more, tell me in the comments what you want to learn about next.